after my recent Selfridges videos, people have been asking me a lot of questions about Selfridges and about wholesale in general. So I thought I would come on here and do a little bit of a longer version to try and help you guys out or give you a bit more insight to the actual brand. And I own a brand called BELIER if you're just first watching. So BELIER, we've been going 8 years now. It doesn't seem that long to us, but yeah, it's been 8 long years, and especially the last 3 years, we've just caught a little bit of traction. And that is one thing that I would lead to in terms of Selfridges. Selfridges was never on our radar when we first launched the brand. Back in those days, there was no chance of a brand like us getting in there. The landscape changes, the brand changes, and it's a great thing for us. And to be honest, we were the moon to be stocked in somewhere like Selfridges amongst like the best, most luxury brands in the world. I don't think you can get much more of a luxury store than Selfridges. So it was a huge achievement for me and the brand, and it's gone strength to strength. So we launched a small collection in there to start, a small order, and then you slowly progress over time. And luckily for us, the sell-through was really good each time, which then meant Selfridges was asked for more stock. What's in stock, get it in early, which is great. The only thing from a brand's point of view, when you then go into new retailers, as I'll call us a small brand, it's hard to just keep up with the stock flow because you need enough stock for your own website, but you certainly want to service Selfridges when they ask. So there's been a bit of to and fro in the background from our side, just trying to get our logistics a little bit better. But overall, Selfridges has been amazing. We've even had 2 pop-ups which have gone extremely well. So how that works, obviously your collection goes well, and then they'll probably come to you and say, do you fancy doing a pop-up? And to us, it was a no-brainer. It's something that we would never have dreamed of, like I said. So that works. So I'll then come up with the concept, the design, and then we'll pitch it to them. And the only issue is that certain areas only have certain capabilities. Like you'd like to have probably 4 walls and stuff like that, but honestly, you just take what you can get. So you have to kind of work within the parameters of the space and try the best as you can to get the feeling of the brand over to them. My favorite one is currently in Manchester, and then we're now moving to a permanent space in the Trafford Centre. So that is going to be amazing for us. Like again, never thought we'd even get to Selfridges, and now we're going to have a permanent space next to the biggest brands in the world. And again, I had to come up with a completely different concept, which I felt was timeless, because if you, for example, pitch it more towards just spring, summer, okay, it looks great in spring, summer, but it's a permanent space. So how do you portray the brand but will cover every season, for the next, let's call it 2-3 years, and then you might go to a bigger space or you might adapt the space. So it was trying to come up with something that you wouldn't get bored of, and that isn't like, okay, let's just do a beach scene. I'm just making it up because we do a lot of resort wear. So something that can be adapted but also feels like timeless through the season. So that was something that I had to get over and really had to think, and I'm super happy with how this is going to come out. So how that works in Selfridges, you'll just have a day to build it and it goes in straight away. So I'm not sure of the exact date of that, but I'm so looking forward to it, and I'll do more videos at there and based around it a little bit closer. I do have some questions before I ramble on that people were asking, so I'm just gonna quickly look. What have we got? What do people not realize about luxury retail? Well, I think you probably do realize it, but in terms of who you're competing with, is just it's scary, like you're competing with the best brands in the world. So how do you stand out? How do you get footfall? How do you do something different, which is extremely hard, but lucky for us, it's gone well so far. So it's more of the same from us. We know that you love sort of our summer collections, but our winter collections now have just gone from strength to strength. And our next winter collection, I'm not just saying it because I designed every piece, but it is levels on what we've done before. The silhouettes, the branding, the trims, the fabrics have all gone to another level now. So autumn winters is going to be a really, really strong season for us, which is good, because you don't want to be just pigeonholed as a summer brand or a winter brand, because that's not how you can essentially grow a business. What else have we got? How do you actually get into Selfridges? Well, yeah, that's probably an obvious question I should have answered first. I have another business that we help brands get into stores. So we've had that at the same time as BELIER. So we've worked with lots of brands. We've got lots of brands in luxury retail and other tiers. But that doesn't mean because you're with us, you can get in. Gives you a better chance, obviously, but for me, it's a timing thing. So BELIER, for example, even though we do what we do, there's no way we could have launched in there 7-8 years ago. Like that just wouldn't have happened. Your brand has to be right for the store, for one, and you have to really have a little bit of a buzz around your brand, and you have to be really on it with the current seasons. You can't just stay stale. Like if we, for example, and this is something that I've pushed for a while now, and this is what I do, is we have stuff that sells great, and yes, you want to restock it for the next season, but big retailers want to see that you can move your brand on, like especially from our side, and that's going back to autumn winter and stuff like that. We do Paris Fashion Week, and that's the feedback. We had people that are impressed by how the brand keeps moving on each season, because you'll see other brands, say similar to us or similar to any brand, they'll copy someone else, for example, which is, it is what it is, but they think that's it then. But you're copying them from the year before, not the current year. You know what I mean? So if you're a brand that always just, oh, I see that trend, I'll copy that one. Oh, I've seen that print t-shirt, I'll copy that. I've seen pleats, I do pleats. It's just, that might be fine for online and getting some sales, but in general and high-end retailers, that is not the way forward. You have to be pushing, from my standpoint anyway, pushing the boundaries, and that's something that I really enjoy, is coming up with new silhouettes, concepts, and pushing the boundaries of our customers and bringing the customers along with us. And I've had some great feedback from customers that I speak to, whether it be in Dubai, that come up to me or anywhere, and they'd be like, I used to buy your collection back when it was this or back when it was that. And you can really see everyone coming on that journey with us, which is, for me, it's so good. And anyone that does see me and stop me, or you'll always know. And there might be people in the comments that say yes or no, but I will always give people the time of day. And there's never at one point where someone can't come up to me and talk about the brand or whatever. And I don't do that forcefully. I just feel that that's good. That's great. I love when people come up to me and talk about the brand and are buzzing about it and asking about it and what's next. And that's something that I'm really proud of that people can do. And there's plenty of times where I just spend 20, 30 minutes, or we see boys in the sauna at Dubai Hills Golf Club or JGE, anywhere. Even coffee shops, people have just come up and then we just have a coffee. Just like, I feel that, the customers are the people that make the brand, not me. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, rambled a little bit there. But that'll be it for today. I don't want to go on too much because I've probably bored you all now. I'm going to try and get into this YouTube a little bit more. It's all new to me. I don't really know how to edit. I don't really know how to do all that, so it's going to be pretty raw for a while. But yeah, I appreciate if you can subscribe and all that stuff, because I've probably got about 100 subscribers. So, but yeah, hope you all have a good day, and subscribe, like this video, comment, and I'll speak to you soon.